everyone, this is Phoebe.
Hi guys, so before we get into the rest of this clip, we've got something to show you right in my backyard. They're quite pretty spiders, but they're not very venomous and not harmful to humans, as well as not being very aggressive. As you can tell, this guy's just hanging out. As well as that little guy, we've got a leaf curler here who makes this little leaf shelter within the center of his web, makes sure he can catch all of the food that flies into it and be safe from predators like birds, as well as harsh conditions that come with, well, winter that is rapidly approaching. Over here we have my compost bin, which is a great thing that can be in pretty much anyone's garden or house, and it makes a great habitat and home for a lot of insect and bug decomposers, such as these fruit flies, who lay their eggs inside fruit and rotting material like this, and when the babies hatch, they come out as fruit flies. Talking of insects, I saw some ants the other day. Come with me down here. This is a late blooming flower, and it's an ant gathering pollen from a late blooming flower, because ants will eat the sugars from pollen as a food source. But this offers a unique benefit to the flower as well, because the ant will carry the pollen to every other flower that it visits for nectar, and in that way it will spread the pollen of the flower. As we are still in winter, here's a few other insects that might be looking for a little bit of warmth that you might encounter inside your house. Things like grasshoppers. Another really cool insect that you might see around are mantises. We don't really have a lot of them in Australia, but they're very impressive in how they hunt, in the way that they're able to kill almost everything they catch. So if you see one of them around, just keep in mind that they're probably in charge of a lot of pest control in that area. As we begin to see more spiders than anything else in winter, I've seen some spiders on a book. I've seen spiders on a glass. And lastly, spider eating a little skink, which are also quite common as they look for sunlight as winter sets in. We've been talking a lot about winter because it's the season that we're in at the moment, but as we start getting into spring and summer, these are the sort of insects that you can expect to see in your own garden. It's things like butterflies, and day-flying moths as well as night-flying moths will become a lot more popular as the air warms up and they're able to find more food. A bug that we all love when summertime comes around is the cicada. They are very, very loud thanks to the impressively adapted sound organs within their abdomen, and they do this extensive mating call as a group to find mates when they emerge from their shells, which you'll probably find on trees when they shed them.
So I just thought a backyard was a backyard. And, I kind of had an idea that you'd find all these critters, because sometimes they come into our house or you might bump into them as you're walking along. I was timing how long I've been here, and we've only been looking around for about 17 and a half minutes.
Yeah.
We found spiders. We found the spiders in terms of their different activities. So you said that you had the flies that got caught. You've got your compost bin.
That's right.
And if it was summer, we would have seen some of those other crawly insects like your grasshoppers, your crickets, and then the flying ones like your... So I might have to come back in summer.
Yeah, we might have to.
But then we won't have a chance to actually film, will we? Because we were so busy enjoying the visual
all
display.
the insects.
Yeah. So what would you like to finish off with? What would you like to share? Because the message I got is obviously, because a lot of people, I think, when they encounter a spider or an insect, it's like on goes the
yes.
Yeah. Like me, I love catching them and putting them outside. If they're inside the house, if they're outside the house, I leave them alone.
Yeah.
So any tips for people on how they could encourage more of these little critters around their place?
Well, a compost bin like I have is excellent. Letting leaf litter build up in your garden will really encourage decomposers to come along and help break that down. if you're wanting to see more insects in your area, my advice to someone who wants to see insects is simply to look for them, because they're really always
Like what
there.
we did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're really always there. They're just much harder to see than, say, birds or rogue cats that might have been wandering around. But yeah, look for insects. You'll probably find them. Maybe not so much in winter, but at least you'll find some spiders, probably.
Without these little critters, we wouldn't have all of this. We wouldn't have our bushland areas. We wouldn't have our natural world, because they're that
Yeah.
primary, I guess, building block.
Yeah, yeah.
With that, hope you enjoy your time out and about, and
Yeah.
maybe just have a pause, have a look, go and.
See what you can find.
So thank you for being part of the clip.
Thank you
We'll
very
see you
much.
next time.
See ya. Thank you for coming around. Thank you for looking at bugs with me. Now, I'll see you off. See you later.
See ya, Phoebe.
See ya!
See ya, mate. That was
Bye!